We made it very tough on them to get good shots. Hopefully we can continue with that. I thought, Naz gave us great minutes. Nia, got in, cut early and came back in and played great for us. And then, Maya did an exceptional job defensively. So, good win. Now, we got till tomorrow to get on the road and go on a road trip. Hopefully we can keep making progress.
Questions in the room?
So, Coach, when BG you go out, what did you talk to excuse me? When you talked to Naz about having to step up today, what was her thoughts, her mindset? Because she had to step in and play a big role for you tonight.
Yeah, well, I didn't really say anything to her. I think Coach Lyles, this was her scout, and I think she spent a lot of time talking to Naz, especially when we found out BG was going to be a late scratch for the game. But the thing is, Naz has been really good with all of her minutes so far, and I said we were going to play her more today, and then the things worked out where I got to keep my word this time.
What did Maya prove to you today?
Well, Maya's very good. I mean, she's a high-level defender. She can shoot it. She can handle the ball and attack the rim a little bit. But, she's, with Ryan Leash have been really locking people up. But she's been coming in and she's been getting a lot of minutes against other teams' best players as well. And she's been taking that challenge and doing really well with it.
Coach, I thought the momentum shift after the lady hit the half-court shot for $11,000.
He was in the
Well, I was, that was during a timeout, I'm pretty sure, because I was trying to be as loud as I can, and I don't know if the team was using that because they were tired of hearing from me, but they were acting like they couldn't hear me through that timeout. I imagine that was pretty impressive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Coach, in the first half offensively, it was kind of a back and forth game, and then going into the second half, there was a much bigger lead with score. Was there some speech during the half or something you really told the girls to kickstart that momentum?
No, it definitely didn't have anything to do with any speech or motivation or anything like that. Or even adjustments, really. The first half we got some good shots, but we were like 3 of 18. I don't know exactly, but it was around that from 3. So it's going to be tough to extend any kind of lead when you're not shooting as well. And, with as much as they've been playing, it can be expected. That's one of the things where you see where a little fatigue might affect your perimeter shooting especially. So second half we made a few of those, and then we went on some nice runs where, the crowd got involved. It was high energy, and, we forced them to use a couple timeouts.
How crucial was ball movement in the second half to just kind of create that pace with legs being a little tired, but also create more opportunities from 3?
Yeah. I think we're better when we're moving the ball and everybody's touching it and we're getting into actions. And that is, that takes more energy to play that way. But I thought for the most part we really tried to make sure that we were getting good shots every possession, and we were able to score enough to win.
Coach, you said Taylor would get some minutes today. She did. What did you feel about her performance?
Well, I like her. I mean, I'll admit she looked a little nervous when she first got in and was a little jumpy, but I think the second time she got in, she took a deep breath, and unfortunately she had that 3 go in and out. It would have been nice for that to go down, but we know that we're going to need her coming up, so it's nice that she got a little bit in. There's going to be some times where we're going to need her more than even today.
It seems like Alicia was very aggressive this afternoon, kind of starting out. Just when you know that certain people are going to be out, how much does that maybe play into players' mindset to be as aggressive as possible?
Well, Leash is coming off a great game yesterday, and then today she got off to the great start and really kind of, held it for us until everybody else could start to get it going. Leash, she just loves to play ball, and so every game day she's super excited and high energy, and she's just had a tremendous start to the season.
You talked about unity a few days out from the FIBA game, and in that conference you talked about the unity of the team. What do you see? Do you see some small improvements just in this short time?
Yeah, well, the team the team gets along very well on and off the court. You know, they have that team chemistry already. The thing that I wanted is for them to be able to play together a little better and use each other to play to each other's strengths. And that does take time. And I think I have, you know, over the last couple games, I think you've seen that, you know, the ball's moved a little better. More people are getting involved and touching it. And so I think we're making some progress.
Coach, Ryan's been struggling offensively the past couple of days, but her defense, if effort, is still in there. It's something you talked about yesterday and today before the game. What does that mean? What does that really say about her character to really show that effort defensively despite her offensive struggles?
Now, was that Ryan? I heard the question, but I didn't hear who you
that
asked.
was Ryan. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think, you know, Rye's shouldering a lot of the load right now with the ball handling, and I'm not making things easy on her defensively. We're really gearing up the things defensively, and I really need to give her a few more breaks during the game, and I think that would, you know, really be beneficial. But she's so good, you never want to take her out. That's how talented she is. But I think if we do that a little bit more, even if it's just short breaks, I think it would just be beneficial for, you know, her shooting and being able to finish and things like that. We're asking a lot of her, and she's giving us a lot.
Coach, one thing that's jumping out on the page is the rebound, 52 plus 18. It seems like, I don't know if every game y'all led in that category or not, but what is it about the rebounding and this team attacking the boards that you've implemented so far?
Well, I don't think that's been an area where we've been great, and this was, you know, that was kind of our biggest key for today is we wanted to make sure that we didn't give up any second shots. We felt like, you know, we get running to the other end before we actually get the rebound. So we all wanted to be in there and competing on the boards, and I thought for the most part we did a really good job at that, and it was probably our best effort rebounding that we've had so far this season.
Coach, you all held Tina Childs to 5 of 20. Y'all did an awesome job on her tonight. Talk about the approach in her comeback.
Well, I thought, you know, a lot of those are shots Tina usually makes. So part of that is just good fortune. The other part of it is at least we were being physical and at least making every shot tough where she had to score over us. So, you know, with a great player like that, you know, you're just trying, you're not going to shut them out. You're just hoping that you can make them a little less efficient by making the shots a little bit tougher. And I thought for the most part, you know, our posts were really physical. They made these shots a couple feet further out just because of us being physical and not letting her get real deep position where, you know, she doesn't miss very often. So, you know, I thought we did about as well as we can do on her.
Yes, Coach.
We're good. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.